Congratulations. Can we just start off with your winning your 8th PGA Tour title today and your second win here in Phoenix?
Yeah, I love this place. This golf course is always fun. I'm just happy to make a cut. I'll put it that way. It feels good.
Yesterday, you had said a lot could change on Sunday, and that certainly proved to be true. At what point in the round did you believe you really had a chance to get to the top?
I always thought I had a chance. I felt like the front nine, I was just kind of hanging in there. I think two kind of woke me up a little bit. On three, helped me there. But I think on 12, Ricky said something to me about we're right there. We just need a little bit of momentum or a putt to go our way, and you never know what's going to happen. So I like the way I finished that off. I hit a lot of quality golf shots down the stretch. I hadn't been in contention in God knows how long. So to actually hit golf shots like I'm accustomed to seeing, and when the pressure's on, it's a good feeling. And I miss that pressure. I miss the atmosphere of the fans. And I mean, my best results have come with fans, so I'm excited to have them back.
Okay, perfect. We'll go ahead and open it to questions now from Cameron Morse at PGAtour.com.
Hi, Brooks. So you had, I guess, 18 months or so of being injured, and then you had no fans. Which was the injury was worse, but then the no fans was sort of adding insult to injury, I suppose. Do you feel like now that you're 100% and you've got fans, you're sort of back to being Brooks Koepka?
Yeah, I do. I felt good the first two events I played. It's I don't know. I've struggled without fans just to get momentum, and I like kind of feeling like you've got to show off in front of people. It's I don't know. I struggle with just getting my head wrapped around everything. There's just no energy. I struggle with it a little bit, so I need to figure it out, because who knows how long we'll be playing like this. But it's nice to have fans back, and I do feel like I'm back. I felt like I've been back. It's been in some dark places for about a year and a half, so it's nice to finally come and see some results.
And then secondarily, did you feel like once you got a sniff of the lead that you would respond the way that you did today?
Deep down, yeah, I did. I don't know. It's what I live for. I live for those moments where you've got to close. You've got to hit some quality shots, quality putts. It's I don't know. I just like showing off, I guess. And those last few holes were. It was nice to see that again.
All right, thanks.
Perfect. Next we have Adam Shukak. Go ahead, Adam.
Congratulations, Brooks. Could you you mentioned dark places and these tough times. Can you share some of what that really was like?
Yeah, a lot of. I questioned myself. There was a period maybe for about 2 months where I just questioned whether I was ever going to be the same, whether I was even going to be somewhat remotely the same golfer that I ever was. My knee was, no matter how much work and pain and I was doing with Derek, my trainer, it just felt like it wasn't progressing, and that's the frustrating part when you feel like it's not going anywhere. But we stuck with it. Those dark places, man, a lot of tears, a lot of questioning yourself, and in dark places mentally. But you've got to come out of that. And I spent so much time out in La Jolla with Derek, where I kind of used it as a refresher, just to kind of reset things. And I'll tell you what, it takes a lot of effort just to get out of those places.
Do you remember a low point? Like the lowest moment?
I think the lowest moment probably was Memorial. For me, it was. I was in excruciating pain. I was being told that my knee was still the same. The frustration of just trying to play and knowing I'm not myself, knowing I'm not even close to what I'm capable of doing. I can't compete. I'm trying to compete, but I just can't. I can't swing the golf club like I want to. I'm sure it was frustrating for everybody, for Claude, for Ricky, everybody on my team. I'm sure it was frustrating to watch, but I just didn't want to take the time off. And I've done that a couple times where I've tried to play through, but that's just, I guess, the heart. I just don't like to quit and just battle through it. And I figured it would go away, to be honest with you, and I was completely wrong.
You have such a focus around the majors and winning majors, but how good does it feel to just win a PGA Tour title again?
I mean, it feels good. It feels like it's been forever. I don't know what was the last time. Memphis. It's a good feeling. It's been so long, and to me, yeah, there's been a lot of days between. But last year in my head, I think part of that reset process and getting back to where I want to mentally, physically, and all that stuff was just having to put last year, or in my mind, pretend like it never happened.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Brian Wacker.
Hey Brooks, congrats on the win. Two quick things, just on the knee. Can you just walk us through sort of how that affected your swing? Kind of like what point or what that looked like, I guess.
Like, what do you mean, like the actual MRI, or like what? I don't know. What do you mean?
Yeah, just how, like, where it impacted you, the swing, how it impacted you, and you obviously tried to play through it. Where was it really?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot worse than I probably let on. I mean, if I had an uphill shot, I couldn't get onto my left side, so I'm just hanging back, flipping it. Bunker shots, anything where my knee is really flexed and I've got a lot of tension in my quad or my butt in the glutes. Everything pulls on it, and then being in a bunker was horrific. Bending down, I remember bending down just to put the ball, in front of the quarter, and that was painful enough. But it was just one of those things where I just tried to get through it and figured eventually it would get better. But you just gotta. The hard part is you just gotta load it and fight through that pain a little bit.
You mentioned it feels like a long time. In golf terms, really, it hasn't been that long. Guys go through ups and downs. Did it feel like a comeback of sorts to you?
No, I think in my mind I can compartmentalize different things. I always felt like I was here. I always felt like I was capable of winning. It just, my body wasn't letting me. Everything that was going on, I wasn't capable of doing it. So mentally, yeah, I was always there. I'm like, okay, I've got, if I put myself in somewhat of a chance, I'll finish it. But it's nice to be able to do the things I want physically, be able to go in the gym or even wake up. It doesn't take me 30 minutes just to get going. Where your knees kind of numb sometimes and you can't bend your leg and all those different things. So now, where it's healthy, it's just makes it a lot easier.
Thanks.
Okay, next we'll go to Michael Bamberger, golf.com.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on a great win. When you work with Butch, I know it's partly partly probably a pep talk. Which of the two do you still carry with you now, like on this Sunday when you're trying to get it done?
I heard half the question, but I think I know where you're. I think I know where you're at. Yeah, Butch. I mean, I think in my mind he's the best swing coach to ever live. Him and Pete Cowan, I think, are the two best. That old school, that generation. I've always admired them for being very blunt, being very honest, and they. What makes them so good is they know exactly what to say at the right times, how to motivate you, how to get you going, whether it be getting on you. I've had Pete yell at me before quite a few times. I know at Aaron Hills, on Tuesday, I got a nice ass chewing from Pete and told me I'd never win. So that's part of it too. But what they see I don't know how their brain works, but everything Butch has said, I saw him right before Vegas, and I've been texting with him constantly, and I couldn't have done it without them. And at the same time, a lot of the work that I've done with Claude, I can't throw Claude out, just forget about him, because a lot of this is what I've done with Claude as well. And, all three of those guys have basically changed my career, I think.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Brooks, we'll go back to Adam for one more question, then we'll let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brooks, you had the big birdie string to end the round yesterday to get you to within 5, but how much did you think you really were going to have a chance today? And then as things started to progress with Xander and Jordan at the top of the leaderboard, but them not doing anything, when did it start to feel like, man, this could be mine?
Yeah, I thought if I got a good tee shot away on 13, I thought I was going to have a chance. And then I hit a great shot in there and just left the putt short. But I think that tee box kind of got me going. I saw where everybody was at. There was a leaderboard. I kind of didn't really pay attention between when I left 9 till when I got to the green on 12. And I thought the lead was just going to keep going. I didn't realize James had, I think, a 2-shot lead at that point over everybody else. But I just figured if I can get somewhat close to James, I might have a chance. Being par 5s, being able to hit it far, 17, there's a good chance. And I mean, I don't know, I thrive in 16, just with the atmosphere. I love that. So I liked my chances, even though I was well back. But I never felt out of it.
Did you feel like you could win with 65, or did you think you were going to need like a 61 like Jordan?
I mean, I was texting my boys last night. I thought 20 would be good enough. 21 definitely was going to get it. 20 was good enough, but wasn't that far off, I guess.
All right, thanks.
Thanks so much, Brooks. Congratulations.
Thank you.